Hi, softball fans. Ryan Rose here, FIUsports.com. We're still talking softball this late in May, and that's because this team qualified for the NCAA Regionals. We're going up to Gainesville. First game on Friday. You can watch it on ESPNU. I've got Ashley Leon, Stephanie Texeira. And the reason why we put these two seniors together is I've known them for 2 years. They've known each other for forever.
2000?
Yeah, for a long time. And growing up with this kid, Ashley, what was she like as a youth softball player? And tell me about kind of her maturity as she's become a senior now and kind of one of the leaders on this team. Look at you laughing. She's got the dirt on Steph. We've been told not to spill the beans, but I do want to go back a little bit and ask you about her as a youngster and the young lady she's become.
Tex has always been a sweetheart. As she's gotten older with age, though, she's become a little evil, but she's funny. She's always fun to have around. She's always been fun to be around. As young kids, since we've been playing, she's always been a star. She always hits the ball far. Everybody's like, "Who is that?" That's Tex. So it's nice. She's become a great person. She's always been a great person, but like the way she's become a leader on the field by action, it's amazing. And our group really looks up to her, and that's key in our team.
When you get a team that has success, sometimes the hard part when you have as many young players as you do is keeping it loose. And I've seen you seniors kind of making sure it's still a loose, jokey environment so that it doesn't get too serious and people don't put too much pressure on themselves. Is that a real big key for this squad?
Definitely. I think our team plays the best when we're loose and having fun. And to be honest, I don't think I can't think of a better senior class to keep it fun. Right. You have Danny, Sammy, Tex, us, me, and it's always goofy. And then the freshman class is really goofy as well. So it's pretty easy to keep it loose. So it doesn't make it too hard, but it is key for us.
Keeps the pressure off those young kids so they don't feel it. All right, Steph. She left you for a year. She left town after you guys graduated high school, but she had to come back. Tell us about what you know about her journey gone and back and how important it was for her to get back here and play with you.
You know, growing up with her, like, we never really lost contact. Her and I have always ran into each other in some way. We've always kept contact through social media. When she was away, it wasn't as often that we would talk and stuff, but we would still check up on each other. You know, we never lost sight of that. Once I heard that she was coming over here, I was probably one of the happiest kids around here. Like, no one really understands because a lot of people don't have that bond with someone, like, growing up. And, you know, her coming over here, I remember talking to her about it, and I was like, you know, you do what your heart wants, but just know that, like, we have a past. Like, high school, we got far, and, like, here, you know, it can happen again. You know, I told her all that stuff, but like, most importantly, I told her she has to follow her heart. But I was really pushing for her to stay here.
Well, I was joking around. Ashley went to Auburn her first year, and then when she came back here, you've got a right side of the infield mate. You guys have pretty much been joined at the hip, figuratively and almost literally, when you think about the number of innings you guys have played at first and second. How important is it to know the person playing beside you on the infield when it comes to just having to do the basic things, or when a play breaks down and wacky things are going on, to know that she's got your back and you've got hers?
It's a great feeling. I mean, I never have to worry about my right side. I know that I have to take care of my side and to the left and make all those plays and do all that. And I know the right side, I know that if I, like, miss the ball behind me, she's right there. And, you know, we always do well with that communication stuff. We actually always say, like, I need to draw a line between first and second to know that I can't go past that certain line because that's where she's got me. So, you know, that kind of communication, like, you know, not a lot of people have that, and I'm grateful to have it with her. So.
Now, she did come back. What was that like playing as a sophomore and having her on the right side beside you?
It was awesome. It's like a flashback back to when we were little. We didn't miss a beat. Except when we were younger, obviously she would play like opposite side of the field, but like having her on my side, it's just that much more like amazing.
Extra satisfying to get to the regionals with this senior class, with the number of innings and the number of games you guys have all played together. Throw Ashley in as your sophomore year for the last 3 years. Is it extra satisfying to do it with her and to do it with these girls?
Definitely. I definitely feel that with her and along with the other two seniors, it's it's a feeling like no other. Like, I can't really explain it just because of the tie that I have with all the seniors and the bond that we all share, and especially with having someone that I've played with since I was super young. It's a feeling that I know, like, I can't even count a handful of people are going through right now, and to be able to be going through it's great.
There's a lot of young ladies from Gulliver Prep on the team, and I'm sure you guys know them from. I'm sure you follow the team, and it's kind of exciting to have a Gulliver Prep young lady on the team. You got a bunch of them. What advice when they were being recruited or when they got here were you able to give them about what it's like to play college softball and what it's like to play here for Gator and to play with each other?
I told them day by day, definitely don't get in your head as much. I remember talking to Jessie especially because she's kind of one of those players that just beats herself up constantly. And I told her, I was like, you're not going to be able to do that at this level. You're going to have somebody doing it for you every single second of every single day. So to succeed, you have to have a strong mind. And I think she's excelled pretty well. She's a totally different player now than she was when I played with her in high school. Bree has made amazing strides. She's another Gulliver kid. She proved herself. I always thought she deserved to be out there, and she's one of those kids that just was in the shadows always, and she came out. She's put some good pieces at the plate, and she's won games for us, and she stepped up big when we needed her when Jackie was out, and that just gave her opportunity, and she shined, which is amazing. So they just mental side.
It takes you can't get to the postseason by yourself. 4 seniors can't do it on their own. You have a lot of young players. As a leader, how do you get them on board with them? What's the message to them when they get here in the fall, and what do you kind of mentor them with during the course of the season to make sure everybody's doing their job, because they were just as amazing as you guys were this year?
Yeah, I mean, we just tell them, the first couple of weeks it's going to be different. High school is definitely different from college. We tell them, first couple of weeks is for you to prepare yourself, to work hard, because, the first couple of weeks, especially in the fall, are the hardest. You're getting into things, you're transitioning and stuff. And, that's what we pretty much tell them. We tell them, hey, we've gone through this. We know what it is. We have your back. You just got to follow us. You got to trust us. And, that's where we started. It just all started with the trust, and then them being able to adapt to everything and knowing that we had their backs is just where it all started.
It was funny when we were at the show, the selection show, having the freshmen and the young players talk about how important it was to win for these two and win for Danny and Sammy. It was pretty impressive. I was really impressed with that. A lot of sweat equity went into this, and we hope you'll follow us along as we go to Gainesville. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Stephanie. Good luck this weekend. It's not just this weekend. A win in the regional advances to the super regional, so these ladies hope that the season continues. You can follow all the action here at FIUsports.com. We'll keep you updated. Stay with us.